Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, then it would mean a lot to us if you could please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. In a setback to Cardinal George Alan Cherry, the major Archbishop of Syro-Malabar Church, the Supreme Court has refused to quash the criminal cases against him for alleged irregularities in the sale of properties belonging to the Archdiocese. The court dismissed the special leave petition filed by George Alan Cherry against the judgment delivered by the Kerala High Court back in August 2021, which had refused to quash the criminal proceedings against him over the land scam. The Supreme Court today expressed its disinclination to pass judicial orders for converting a land measuring 1.33 acres that was allotted to the Supreme Court into chamber blocks for lawyers. The bench, comprising CJI D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice S.K. Kaul and Justice P.S. Narasimha, however, expressed their inclination to take up the issue with the government on the administrative side. The Chief Justice said that passing directions on the judicial side for expanding the bar, which is a part of the institution, may not sit well. In the dispute related to the route marches proposed by the RSS in Tamil Nadu, the state government has informed the Supreme Court today that it has filed a new special leave petition against the original order passed by the Madras High Court, which had allowed the organization to hold processions. The bench agreed to defer the matter to March 27th. The Supreme Court today issued notice on a plea by the Union Territory of Chandigarh against Punjab and Haryana High Court's direction to the Punjab police to probe allegations against the Chandigarh police of illegalities in the arrest of a city dentist last year. A division bench of the Supreme Court stayed the High Court's order, with Justice Bopanna explaining that the case will need to be considered at length and that's why they are issuing a stay now. The court also directed the Chandigarh police to preserve the records relating to the case. We have become like micro-administrators, the Green Bench of the Supreme Court said while hearing an application moved by an expert committee constituted to guide and direct the National Tiger Conservation Authority with respect to India's ambitious cheetah reintroduction program. While hearing the petition to direct the statutory body to keep the court-appointed committee apprised of the latest developments, a bench of Justices B.R. Gavai and Vikram Nath signalled a strong disinclination to interfere with the centre's plan to release these cheetahs translocated from the African continent into the wild in India. A special leave petition has been filed before the Supreme Court contending that partition of family property as per Shariat law is discriminatory towards Muslim women inasmuch as it does not give equal share to a female compared to a male. In spite of guarantee of the Constitution, Muslim women are subjected to discrimination, the petition by Bushara Ali states. She is a degree holder in a partition suit whereby she was only allocated half the shares with regards to her property compared to her male counterparts. In service jurisprudence, services rules which have a statutory effect will prevail and government resolutions can't be conflict with the rules the Supreme Court reiterated recently. In service jurisprudence, the service rules are liable to prevail. There can be government resolutions being in consonance with or expounding the rules, but not in conflict with the same, a bench of Justices Sanjay Kishan Kaul and Abhay S. Oka highlighted. The Law Ministry has disclosed that generally it is not a practice to seek raw reports on proposals for appointment of judges in the High Courts and the Supreme Court. It is only in extraordinary circumstances involving issues related to national security that raw reports are sought. The statements assume significance as the Supreme Court Collegium recently dismissed Centre's objection to appoint gay advocate Saurav Kirpal as a judge of the Delhi High Court based on raw reports mentioning his openness about his sexual orientation and his partnership with a Swiss national, raising apprehensions about national security. The Gujarat High Court has admitted an appeal moved by self-styled godman Asaram, challenging his conviction and sentence of life imprisonment awarded by a lower court in a 2-decade-old rape case. It may be recalled that in January this year, the Gandhinagar court had found him guilty of committing various offences under the IPC for repeatedly raping a disciple in his Ahmedabad-based ashram between the year 2001 to 2007. A Delhi court has extended Aam Aadmi Party leader and former Deputy Chief Minister's Enforcement Directorate custody for further 5 days in a money laundering case registered in connection with Delhi excise policy of the year 2021. The concerned special judge pronounced the order after hearing the ED counsel Zohaib Hussain and senior advocates Mohit Mathur and Siddharth Agarwal, who appeared for Sisodia. The judge asked the agency to produce Sisodia again before it on March 22nd. Thank you. It's been an absolute honor getting legal updates for you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates.